from Dodger Stadium, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do you got on him, Chris?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And he deals. And that's outside. And that's how this game gets started. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the grab, one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch, you better not miss it.
Base is empty. Now, Mark Vientos. That one way outside. Ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That clips the corner. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike two. 2 outs, base is empty. That one almost got him. And a pitch. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in LA and towing the slab, Sean Manaea.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that you're going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Outside corner, and the count 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a swing and a miss.
Good line sink on that fastball. The hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets to the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Struck him out looking. Here's Mookie now. That's in there. Strike one.
Pence is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, but in terms of baseball, he can do it all. He won a World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
On the ground. Toss to Alonso, and Pence is gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding his zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And that's in for a strike. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The pitch. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-2. Chases the 0-1. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Jesse Winker. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Just missed. And that's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Here's Starling Marte. That clips the zone. 0-1. All right, singing, you know him at door. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Second inning here, no score.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
This is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's all.
Two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. 2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This one in the air right field. That's on the move. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The line of the pitch. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Max Muncy, batted with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Next one in the dirt. Swung on, ball two. That's back. That's long gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into the stadium with that swing. Breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. Velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Put his hands tight to the body, really good job of explosion through his arm, and drove it out of here.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Down and in, moved his feet. The wind of the pitch. Fall off foul. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The lefty fires. That one missed.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Andy Pajes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. One run across in the frame so far, bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch inside, ball 2. To third. That ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Ohtani back to work. That catches the corner. Taylor, in his fourth year, getting seventh in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. And there's a ball. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hernandez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Not pulled it all right there. He was clearly blown over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
Francisco Alvarez stands in here, trying to hold back his swing there, but went around. The Dodgers leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And there's his strike. And now it's 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Good chase that time. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the next half of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. And a pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is down 1.
One strike.
And another ball. Kicks and deals. That's in there. 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout. And now it's Gavin Lux. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And first offering is fouled off. That's downstairs and outside.
Hey, ball. One strike.
One down, base is empty. Just misses. Full count out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It was a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That one missing inside. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Chopping with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor. Ohtani back to work. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1-2 now. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I had to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off of that pitch on the inside.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to right his first time. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. High in the air, out to right. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the edge just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This to third, Muncy. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts then. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become a lot.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. At it for the second time, and that's strike one. Runner takes off. This one in the air. Vientos should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, went around. 1-1. Betts, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. The next offering misses. And 1-1. And that one is inside. There's one. Back to first and in time.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. He had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Once he digs in, he's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Two outs. Foul ball. Pitch misses. 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. And here it comes. On the corner for a strike.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
So digging in, Jesse Winker. Walked his first time. And there's a strike. Kicks and fires. That one not close. And the count even 1-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a roll or something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Nobody out, runner at first. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. Great stop. Beat the second, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Starling Marte up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings and misses. And it's 0 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. I don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The Dodgers up by a run. We're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Ball up the middle. Oh, great time on the dive. Throws from his knees. Let get the out, and that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, and up to the plate is Will Smith. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball 1, no strikes. Good chase that time. And down the lefty. And that one hammered. Nimmo running hard to get it. And an automatic double as it humps the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your follow here. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So up next, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Oh, that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2. Goes high and over his head.
Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's getting into the corner. In comes the run for third. It's 3-zip, and he's got it done. Gavin Lux now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Strike one.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And ball one. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Reed Garrett up and loosening in the pen. Ottavino also throwing. No outs. Runner on second. Check swing, and he held up. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Tommy Edman at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. And there's the strike. Shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put the ball.
The 2-2 now. And another ball. Pitch. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drilling the ball very quickly.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Mookie to hit.
You know, Mookie Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40 home runs and drove in more than 100. On to the Coon.
Lindor, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The right-hander back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1. And he deals. And a big swing and a miss. Pitch. Got it.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Really textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Gets under and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. Just misses with that one.
One ball. Be straight.
And another ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boone, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. And a count even at 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one pulled foul. Got him.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Nimmo, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. That one's in there. It's 0-1. The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Left-hand hitter waits. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in LA, going to the bottom 6. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. As the lefty gets to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. One up, one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double, and no one can run it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Sean Manaea, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Reed Garrett comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The best, the first.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Garrett, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And it's second. Late with the swing there.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Just locked it up right there for a second out, and that's the guy he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger, not having to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith, 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Pitch. That one's in there, and the foul is 0-2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Kopech looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the righty deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab. And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. That's inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. It has the distance gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit him. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. First pitch misses. breaking ball in there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right. And Winker is set down. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Pitch misses inside, ball one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now, Tyrone Taylor. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. And now the DH, Andy Pajes. Garrett back to work. One of 95 missed up top, and that is ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And downstairs. Right-handed reliever. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. Strike one to Kike Hernandez. That one a little bit high. 2-1. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you. You've got to get out of the inning first. And then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Lux in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn too, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. And here comes Tommy Edman. That's outside. And that's ball one.
Put it up.
Good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't never, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out on the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one high in the air to left center. Taylor ranging after it. Taylor snags it on the run. Now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with boots it. But they get me out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Kopech.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The line of the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for him. Got him looking, and he did not like the ball.
Well, a tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
McNeil stands in now and watches strike 1. The Mets trailing by 2 and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little up front there as he swings through. This is the zone, 2-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. Swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. And on the track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So the lineup flips over. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
Looking very solid on the mound here in the eighth. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him swinging. Mets go down quickly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The line to the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. Down 1-2. The punch out there. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And it skips into dirt. Another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line of the pitch. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 1. And on the mound is the closer, Lake Tryon.
I can't imagine any adjusted max they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here comes Nimmo leading things off. It takes a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And he deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Treinen, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. At the belt and fires. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball.
3 outs.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. That's in there. And the count is 3-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Payoff pitch. Foul off again. And it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bats and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's going to tuck right here. A closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, hit the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike. This could end it. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Well, first, and the Dodgers playing the win here, but that's a great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game. What game we were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrated in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shabby. We'll see you soon.
no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of ball, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's patient Oz 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And at the Dodger Stadium, we run right to the please. Drive home safely.